Welcome back to B&B Always channel. Today we will learn about the issue of a seismic clash brewing at the heart of Forrester Creations, where passions ignite, betrayals unravel, and the Logan Forrester feud reaches a fever pitch. Picture this. The air is thick with tension. The runway lights of a recent fashion show have barely dimmed, and in a shadowy corner of the opulent Forrester headquarters, a kisso. Not just any kiss sets off a chain reaction that threatens to topple empires of couture and kinship alike. Katie Logan, the ever-vigilant guardian of those she holds dear, stumbles upon a sight that pierces her heart like a shard of glass. Daphne Rose, the enigmatic Parisian perfumer with a smile as beguiling as her fragrances, locked in a fervent embrace with the unsuspecting Carter Walton. This is no mere dalliance caught in passing. It is the spark that could ignite a war, a confirmation of whispered conspiracies, and a moment that will resonate through the marble halls of Forrester Creations like a thunderclap on a clear day. Let us step into the glittering yet treacherous world of Forrester Creations, where alliances are as fragile as silk and secrets are woven into every design. The recent fashion show, a spectacle of shimmering gowns and cutthroat ambition, had left the attendees buzzing with excitement, but beneath the surface, darker currents swirled. Katie Logan, her instincts as sharp as ever, had been harboring a gnawing suspicion about Daphne Rose since the moment the perfumer arrived with her elegant accent and mysterious charm. Now, as Katie rounds a corner near the design studio, her breath catches in her throat. There, under the soft glow of a chandelier, Daphne presses her lips to Carter's with a hunger that speaks of calculated intent rather than fleeting passion. Katie's eyes narrow, her heart pounding like a drum of war as she realizes this is no innocent moment. It is the smoking gun, the undeniable proof that Daphne is not merely a creative genius but a pawn in a far more sinister game. Her mind races back to every lingering glance, every honeyed word Daphne uttered in Carter's presence, and suddenly the puzzle pieces snap into place with chilling clarity. But who is this Daphne Rose, and how did she weave herself so seamlessly into the fabric of Forrester Creations? Imagine a woman stepping off a plane from Paris, her luggage filled not just with vials of lavender and amber but with secrets as potent as her perfumes. Daphne, with her cascading auburn hair and a smile that could melt even the coldest heart, arrived under the guise of revolutionizing Forrester's fragrance line. Yet, whispers in the corridors suggested she was more than she seemed, a siren sent by none other than Steffy Forrester, the Ice Queen of the family dynasty, with a mission as ruthless as it was covert. Steffy, perched in her office like a chess grandmaster, had allegedly orchestrated Daphne's arrival to ensnare Carter Walton, to bend his will and wrest control of vital decisions back into Forrester hands. The goal? To shatter any lingering hope of a reunion between Carter and Hope Logan, ensuring Steffy's grip on power remained unchallenged. Daphne's allure was her weapon, her charm a carefully crafted trap, and Carter poor. Trusting Carter had walked right into it, unaware of the web spinning tighter around him with every shared glance. The gravity of what Katie witnesses in that stolen moment sends ripples through her very soul. For this is not merely a kiss, it is a betrayal that cuts deep into the bonds she cherishes. Carter, a man who has weathered storms of heartbreak, from Quinn's abandonment to the slow unraveling of his connection with Katie herself, stands now as a pawn in a game he didn't even know he was playing. Katie's protective spirit surges like a tidal wave. If there's one trait the Logan women share, it's an unyielding ferocity when defending their own. Her mind flashes to memories of her own battles, betrayals etched into her past like scars, and she vows that Carter will not suffer under Steffy's machinations. As she retreats into the shadows, her resolve hardens like steel. This isn't just about a kiss. It's about justice, about safeguarding a man who has given so much to Forrester Creations only to be used as a tool in a cold-hearted scheme. Katie's lips curl into a determined line. She will not let this stand, not while she draws breath. The days that follow are a whirlwind of covert moves and simmering confrontations, each moment building toward an inevitable explosion. By the very next day, Katie, with the stealth of a seasoned investigator, positions herself to overhear a hushed exchange between Daphne and Zend Forrester in a secluded conference room. Their words, laced with coded intent, confirm the full scope of Daphne's mission. A direct order from Steffy to seduce and manipulate, to steer Carter away from hope and into a corner of Forrester control. Katie's blood boils as she scribbles mental notes, each revelation fueling her fire. By midweek, she strides into Daphne's office, her presence a storm cloud, ready to unleash its fury. Confronting the perfumer, Katie's voice is a blade cutting through Daphne's feigned innocence with accusations that leave no room for denial. Daphne, though poised, falters under the weight of Katie's gaze. Logan, in full battle mode, is not a force to be trifled with. The air crackles with tension as Katie demands answers, her every word a challenge to the intricate lies woven by Steffy's design. But Katie's crusade does not end with words. Her position as head of human resources at Forrester Creations becomes her shield and sword. She pores over Daphne's contract late into the night, her desk lamp casting long shadows as she searches for any loophole, any clause that might justify action. Could Daphne's presence at the company be deemed a conflict of interest? Might her deceptive conduct violate the ethical standards Forrester upholds? Katie's mind churns with possibilities, her determination to protect Carter and, by extension, hope driving her to wield her professional authority like never before. Meanwhile, whispers of the brewing storm reach Carter himself, and when the truth of Daphne's deceit crashes over him, his fury is a sight to behold. His eyes, usually so warm, blaze with betrayal as he grapples with the realization that he was nothing more than a marionette in Steffy's elaborate theater. The sting of being played, after all the heartbreak he's endured, cuts deeper than any blade, leaving him questioning every interaction, every tender moment with Daphne. As the fallout cascades through Forrester Creations, relationships fracture and reform in startling ways, painting Los Angeles in shades of drama and intrigue. Carter, reeling from Steffy's manipulation, turns his gaze toward Hope Logan once more, his heart seeking the genuine warmth he knows lies there. In an astonishing twist, even Liam Spencer, Hope's eternal complication, steps into the fray with unexpected altruism. Over a quiet coffee at Il Giardino, Liam urges Hope to reconsider Carter, to see the man beneath the pain, and to offer him the second chance he so desperately needs. It's a surreal moment, as if the very laws of their soap opera universe have tilted, but it speaks to the profound shifts the scandal has unleashed. Could this be the dawn of a true Carter and Hope romance, one untainted by schemes and subterfuge? Or will the ghosts of past loves, Katie's lingering connection to Carter, Hope's tangled history with Liam, cast long shadows over any hope of reconciliation? Beyond individual hearts, the ramifications of Katie's discovery reverberate through the very foundation of Forrester Creations, deepening the ancient rift between the Forresters and the Logans. Brooke Logan, Katie's sister and a warrior in her own right, joins the fray with righteous indignation, her eyes flashing as she condemns Steffy for stooping to such underhanded tactics. The sisters stand united, a formidable front against Steffy's machinations, while Ridge Forrester finds himself once again trapped in the crossfire, torn between loyalty to his daughter and the undeniable truth of her actions. The power dynamics within the company teeter on a knife's edge. Will Steffy's gambit cost her not just Carter's trust, but her standing among peers and family? And what of Daphne, the catalyst of this chaos? With Katie's HR sword poised above her, her days at Forrester may be numbered, her Parisian elegance no match for the raw, unrelenting force of Logan determination. So here we stand at the precipice of a saga that promises to reshape every bond, every rivalry, every whispered dream within Forrester Creations. Katie's unmasking of Daphne's kiss is merely the opening salvo in a battle that will test loyalty, love, and legacy. Will Carter find solace in Hope's arms, or will past wounds bind him to solitude? Can Katie's ferocious protectiveness mend old rifts with Carter, or might it pave the way for a surprising reunion with Bill Spencer, whose own drama looms on the horizon? And Steffy, will her calculated risks shatter the empire she fought so hard to secure, leaving her isolated in a kingdom of her own making? As the dust begins to settle, one truth remains crystalline. In the world of Forrester creations, a single kiss can be the catalyst for a war that spares no one. Stay tuned, dear readers, for the next chapter in this labyrinth of love and betrayal where every glance holds a secret and every heartbeat a story.